Hey guys, the Supreme Court's judgment, which on Friday declined to order the release of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kaun, from detention, he isn't sitting comfortably with Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. On Friday, December 15th, 2023, the Appeals Court, in a judgment delivered by Justice Emmanuel Agim, but written by Justice Garaba Lara, voided and set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which in October last year ordered Kanu's release and quashed the terrorism charges against him. Supreme Court held that although the Nigerian government recklessly and unlawfully renditioned Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, such an unlawful act has not divested any court from proceeding with trial. Justice Lawal said that no Nigerian law was cited in the suit seeking Kanu's release on mere unlawful abduction from Kenya, adding that at the moment, the remedy for such action is for Nnamdi Kanu to file a civil matter against such act instead of removing the powers of courts to continue with his trial for alleged criminal charges. The Appeals Court subsequently ordered that Kanu should go and defend himself in the remaining 7 counts of terrorism charges against him. Reacting to this amid his hope of Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, on Friday, Simon Ekpa vowed to force the release of the IPOB leader, noting that the Biafra government is the only hope of Kanu's freedom. Ekpa said it will happen in due time. In his words, "I watch from the mirror before they finish planning. I know it wouldn't have been a miracle if something else happened. Though after I exposed their plan to adjourn the case till February, they changed it slightly last night," which is on Thursday. The Biafran government is the only hope of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom, and it will happen in due time. Meanwhile, Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, the spokesperson for the co-election of opposition lawmakers, expressed sadness over the Supreme Court's denial of justice to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, despite declaring his abduction in Kenya and house invasion illegal in the same judgment. Representing Ioto Federal Constituency of Imo State in the House of Representatives, Ugochinyere made this statement regarding the Supreme Court judgment on Nnamdi Kanu's issue on Friday. The Supreme Court overturned a lower court judgment that dismissed his terrorism charges against Kanu. The Appeals Court deemed the Court of Appeals decision as error wrong, stating that the trial court could not proceed because the prosecution violated Kanu's right. Justice Garaba Mohammed, in the prepared judgment, condemned the invasion of Kanu's residence, deeming it irresponsible. The court ascertained that there is no way in the country preventing a trial based on the violation of a suspect's rights. It added that Kanu could file a civil case against such actions instead of stripping the court of their power to continue with his trial for alleged criminal charges. Ugochinyere, in a statement released in Abuja, lamented that given the Supreme Court decision to send the matter back to the Federal High Court, Kanu would be filing a fresh bail application there. It would is indeed sad and painful watching the Supreme Court on Friday denying Nnamdi Kanu freedom even after he declared his Kenya abduction and house invasion illegal in the same judgment, hence declaring such treatment against him illegal. One expects that the Appeals Court could have served him justice by allowing the judgment of the Court of Appeal and upholding his discharge and acquittal. Again, one was also expecting that they accept the prayers of his counsel, Mike Ozeko-Mensah, that the court dismisses the appeal filed by the federal government with punity costs and uphold the cross appeal in order to do substantial justice to this matter, as his client Nnamdi Kanu has been in custody since June 29, 2021, he said. The lawyer and the lawmaker also urged President Bola Tinubu to utilize his constitutional authority to intervene, thereby bringing an end to the case in the pursuit of peace, reconciliation, and unity. This appeal is particularly relevant to the Southeast Zone, and such intervention is seen as beneficial to enhancing the security framework of the region. Nigeria presently is contending with terrorism in the northeast, farmers-herders clashes, and banditry in the north-central, adoptions and armed attacks in the southwest, restiveness and attacks by unknown gunmen in the southeast, and adoptions, court wars, vandalization of oil installations, and oil thieves in the south-south region. Kanu can help tackle insecurity in the southeast. That is why those who want the confusion in the region and the Imo states in particular to continue will always add nothing to make sure he does not get justice and be freed. So I therefore appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to show fatherly introspection by intervening for this continuation of this process using the constitutional powers in the interest of peace, reconciliation, and unity, especially in this season of Christmas and New Year, when forgiveness is the real thing. Okay, that was Ugochinyere. So guys, what's your take on all this now? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.